but Maczynski picks it back up. Charpentier tries to dink it in, and as a header back to the goalkeeper. A bit unsure where this highlight's going, if I'm being honest. And it's, that's where it is. That's where the highlight is. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. I work at a club for episode 11 of the FM20 Campus to Champions. We come back today for a Champions League game against AC Milan, and as you can see from the league table, it's a very important game as we're not doing very well in the Champions League this season. We're on 2 games played, 0 points, but in all fairness, we do have a group of death. So this game is going to be very important to see where we stand in the group as we go into the second half of the fixtures. But AC Milan, if we can beat them, it'll put us within touching distance of the Champions League next round places. But it all depends on what happens with Bayer Leverkusen and PSG. So the games you missed out on since you last left us have not been very pretty, if I'm being honest with you. So the last game we lost to Leverkusen, we drew against Ajax, I believe. Or was it? No, the FC Emmen game. We showed FC Emmen. I think we lost against Bayer Leverkusen. I think that's the two. It's been a while since I've recorded, but those are the 2 games we last left on. We drew against Ajax 0-0, which, away from home is quite a good result. I'll take that against Ajax. But we did follow it up with a 1-1 draw against Eredivise, with Klaus getting the goal, but we did have to equalise after an opener from Eredivise. We did go to PSG, we played very defensive. It was a very tight game, for being honest, but we did lose to PSG 2-1, with Hadji getting the only goal for us. But ultimately, we did lose that game as well, which we followed by another 0-0 draw against William 2. Is that William 2? I think it's William 2. We'll go with William 2, as again we should have won, but we just could not put the ball in the back of the net. But we did have our last game, and it was a 4-1 return to form against FC20. Ekelkamp, grabbing 2 goals, and Boadu grabbing the 4th. So set us up very nicely, a nice return to form, as we will be going up against AC Milan and Groningen in the Eredivisie. So without further ado, let's get this Milan game underway. It's a must-win game, I would say, because if we have any chance of qualifying for the next round, we have to pick up points. And we've got Hermoso in goal, Leeson, Cisse, Van Drogelen and Dumfries at the back, Klaus and Charpentier in the middle, with Hadji, Maczynski and Tempo on the right-hand side. Tempo is a man who we relegated to our B team, but he's turned to a 4-star player under our noses. So he was sort of, a backup last season, and I thought we'll put him into the sort of B team this season, but he's just all of a sudden become a 4-star player. So he's played himself into a place into our Champions League team, followed by Buchenhoren starting up front. So I would say must-win game today. We've got to beat AC Milan, especially because we are at home at the Philips Stadion, and we need to try and get some points on the board if we're going to get anywhere in Europe this season. So if we go back, I wanted to see AC Milan's team, but we'll do the team talk first. So I'm going to say, go out there, carry on where you finished the last match off. I have faith in you. Go out there, make the difference, and let's bring all 3 points back to PSV. So it is the Champions League game, 3rd game of the season. It is PSV against AC Milan, and it's a game we must win. 9 minutes in, we start with a throw-in. I mean, if we look at the group, the way things stand, we'll only be 3 points behind PSG if we draw, but I'd really like to win if possible, as Dumfries gets into Tempo, takes a shot, and Buchenhoren taps it in. It is 1-0, 10 minutes in, and that will change the league standings, and I think Bayer Leverkusen must be ahead against PSG. I'm not sure what's going on in that game, but Klaus pings a ball into the box, Dumfries picks up the header, Tempo shoots, but Buchenhoren gets the interception, and PSV are 1-0 up. 21 minutes in, and I think that it's 1-1 now in the PSG Bayer Leverkusen game. So if we do win this game, we're only 2 points off the league, of the top 2 places, and that is a foul. It's going to VAR, it is a penalty, and we have the chance to go 2-0 up against AC Milan here. And who's going to step up? It's going to be Klaus. A Brazilian wonderkid puts it in the back of the net, and we are 2-0 up inside 22 minutes. And if PSG and Bayer Leverkusen end in a draw, we're only 2 points away from the top 2 places. So even though we lost our first 2 games, it's all looking rosy as we're 2-0 up. 40 minutes, 5 minutes to go before half time. It is still a draw in the other game, but it's a free kick from Pellegrini. He puts it wide of the goal, and that is AC Milan's first decent chance of this game. And like I say, considering we started off really poorly in our group with 2 defeats out of 2, a win today, and PSG and Bayer Leverkusen draw, it's back in it. It's anybody's game. It's anybody's group. So I'm going to give a passionate, very pleased with the performance. We are doing very, very well here. As we go into the second half, everything to play for in the group. As we do start with a highlight 1 minute into the second half, and Van Drogelen and Cisse passing it between themselves as they play it back to Hermoso. And I think we're looking for the long pass here somewhere, but who's it going to be? As Cisse goes up wide to Layson, and there's a long ball over the top to Hadji. Hadji tries to come inside, beats the defender, finds tempo, but Moczynski picks it back up. Charpentier tries to dink it in, and there's a header back to the goalkeeper. A bit unsure where this highlight's going, if I'm being honest. And it's, that's where it is. That's where the highlight is. Oh, it's a horrendous mistake at the back for AC Milan. And Buchanora has probably scored the most undeliberate goal he's going to score this season. As Kwandu tries to clear it, bounces off his head. We're 3-0 up. We'll just take it, right? We will just take it. Corner, 51 minutes. It is all PSV in this game. Headed away as far as Cisse. Lisa will have another chance to put this in the box. Tries to play to Hadji. At the header, it's 4-0. And I'm pretty sure Lisa did a Rabona to put it into the box. We're going to watch it again to be sure. But this is our most dominant performance in Europe since I've been in charge with PSV. And let's have a look. Is it a Rabona? Oh, it is as well. He Rabonas the cross. Leeson's just showing off. Hadji puts it in. It's 4-0. And we are back in this group. As we get another corner, Leeson cleared away as far as Moczynski. Leeson's got another chance here. Moczynski back to Leeson. Cleared away. And Dele Alli thumps it away for AC Milan. And they are having an absolute stinker here today. As Hadji picks it up, beats his man. He's in the box, beats another man. But he couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Unlucky. 63 minutes in, it's time to make some subs. Melvin Tempo, the youngster from our academy, well, from our B team, we'll bring him off. Mabrakna can come on for him just to freshen the team up. Dumfries is also looking a bit tired at right back, so Regia will have to do a job for us on the right-hand side, but a very, very good performance today from PSV. 83 minutes, it's time for another change, and I think I'm going to bring off Moczynski at the attacking midfield. We'll bring on Clovig. Why not? We'll bring Clovig on to play attacking midfield. Because, why not? He's a half a star, but we're 4-0 up. It doesn't really matter. Can Klaus do a better job? No, he's 3-star silver. So there we are, Clovig. I loaned him to be a centre-back. He can play midfield. And for the last 10 minutes, he's going to play attacking midfield. 89 minutes coming into the full-time whistle. And I think this game's never been in doubt for PSV. A very strong performance here. Is there another last twist in this tale as Hadji goes for a long shot to tip it over? And the best result in this group will be Bayer Leverkusen and PSG drawing, because that means that we're only 2 points away from the top 2 places. And considering we lost our first 2 games, that's a very good position for us to be in our group. I mean, AC Milan themselves are not out of it. they're only 3 points behind as well. So this group has really opened up in this game week with PSG and Bayer Leverkusen drawing as well. So it's a 4-0 win for PSV. I'm going to say that was really special. Well done. You really pulled a good performance out there today. And it is finishing 2-2 with Bayer Leverkusen and PSG. I think that result is almost as big as this 4-0 result as well. So we get some money. We'll praise Buchenhoren for being absolutely superb up front. Okay, one of the goals was a bit fluky, but we'll take it. That is fine. So Champions League group, there we go. So 2 points away from PSG and Bayer Leverkusen at the top of the group. AC Milan behind us by 1 point. And halfway through this group, anyone can qualify here. So it's very good that the results have gone in our favour. But we still have a chance to get out of this group. So we are going to focus on the Eredivisie, and as you can see, Ajax have gone 10 games unbeaten and are well ahead of us in the Eredivisie. We've drawn way too many games at the start, and we do find ourselves 6 points behind Ajax in our quest to defend our league title. But we will be going up against Groningen in 7th place, and I think we need a win to keep up with Ajax. We are back for the Groningen game, and we've made some slight tweaks for fitness purposes. So the team that's going to hopefully get 3 points against Groningen is going to be Hermoso in goal. Goosen's come in. Klovig actually plays the position I want him to play, centre-back instead of attacking midfield. Van Drogelen and Zeefuik at the back. Klaus keeps his place with Van Putten coming back. He had a very bad injury at the end of last season, but he's now back, but lacking match fitness. But we're going to ease him in gently to get his fitness back. Hadji on the left, Machinsky, Tempo keeps his places. I don't know if I showed this off last time, but Ritsu Dwan tore his hamstring whilst on Japan duty, and he's out for 6 weeks to 2 months. So we are lacking a little bit on the right-hand side. Azakan still injured, should be back in about 3 days. Bougeride, who also done his ankle in, he shall be back by the next couple of weeks. So we are starting to see players back from injury. And Buchenhoren stays up front after his good performance mid-week. So that's the team. We're going to get 3 points. We're going to keep up with Ajax to try and defend our league title with the only 2 sides still unbeaten in the Eredivisie. But we've just drawn way too many games. So I'm going to challenge the team. Carry on for the last match where you won 4-0 against AC Milan. That would be brilliant. That would be good news for me. We're going to tell the team I have faith in them to make the difference, as we will be trying to catch up to Ajax with a game against Groningen. Can we get 3 points and try and defend our title? 18 minutes in, our first highlight, away from home against Groningen, as Hadji tries to beat 2 men. He's done that. He takes a shot. Saved at the near post by De Boer. 32 minutes in, second highlights. Not been a very quiet game so far. But is that a foul? That could very well be a penalty. It's going to VAR. What's he going to give? Is the referee going to award PSV a penalty? Our second penalty in 2 games potentially. As I say, if we win this game, I think we'll still be 6 points behind Ajax, as they're already on 31 points. But what's the ref going to give? He blows his whistle. It is a penalty. He has confirmed it. And is it going to be Klaus again from the spot? Or is it going to be one of our other players? The referee takes his time to run over to the box, as it's going to be from the spot. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Klaus? I think it is. Yes. Klaus from the spot. He puts it in the other side. If he was studying his penalty from the last game, wouldn't have mattered, as PSV are 1-0 up against Groningen from the spot. Alison Klaus from the spot. Or he could even be Claus, because he could be Santa Claus. He could be related. Who knows? We're 1-0 up. Free kick from Tempo, 38 minutes. It's headed over the bar from Machinsky. As we do go into half-time, Tempo's picked up a knock. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on him. We just seen him holding his thigh. So he might be the first man to be substituted, as we're going to guard against complacency. Don't think the job is done yet, boys. So I think we will bring tempo off. We'll do the same change we did last time. Brackner can come on the right-hand side. Buchenhorn's on a 6.5. Goossens on a 6.5. A few underperforming players, but we need to finish the job if we're going to get all 3 points. 70 minutes, a very quiet second half, and Buchenhorn still on 6.4, so I think his freak goal has put him off. So I'm going to move Boadu to play up front. I'm going to give him a chance, and number Brackner's not done very well. He's on a 6.5 since he's come on. But I think I'll bring Matuszynski off as well for Ekkelkamp to make that change. So all 3 changes made, 20 minutes to go. Can we see this out for all 3 points? 86th minute, it's been a very quiet second half. But I'm just worried now that if we do concede, we don't look like that we're going to be scoring again. As it's in the box, takes a shot deflected, and it's in the goal. It's almost like the game heard me. Christian Rasmussen gets his first goal of the season, because of course he does. And that is an equaliser for Groningen. As Van Putten backs off, Anach crosses it, Hotman shoots, he passes to Rasmussen, Hermoso should have done better there. And I think with about 5 minutes to go, we need to go all out attack to try and get all 3 points. He's well onside, no doubt about it. As they do find themselves 1-1. So if I go to tactics, it's time to throw men forward. We're going to go attacking. We're going to throw Goossens and Zifuk up to wing back. We're going to move Ekkelkamp up front, because why not? Ekkelkamp, what are you good at? You can be an advanced forward, why not? Does anybody else play advanced forward better than you that's on the pitch? No. So you are going up front. In fact, we'll do that. We'll make Ekkelkamp the pressing forward. So we're going to go ultra attacking. We're going to not bother playing out of defence, because we want to get the ball upfield as quick as we can. So we're going to shoot on sight, more direct. We're going to take long kicks over the opposition's defence. We're going to throw everybody forward. We're going super desperate to try and find another goal. Coming up to full time, I don't think desperation has worked. And once again, we drop points in the Eredivisie. That's another draw. With us 5 draws now we've had. I'm going to give an aggressive. That was not good enough. I told you to guard against complacency. And what do? Get complacent at the 87th minute. So that now means we are 8 points behind Ajax in the race to defend our title. Tempo's out for 8 to 10 days. So it's another right-hand side injury. We're losing players to play on the right-hand side. But look at that league table. 8 points behind now. Look at that. We're both unbeaten. But you can tell who's been the better in-form side. Ajax have played 11, 1-10. PSV have played 11, 1-6. So our league title defence is not going as expected. So we are going to have to try and pick up the form as we do aim to defend the title. So I think next time we'll come back for our last Champions League game against PSG at home at the Philips Stadion. I will also show the FC20 game to see where we are in the league as well. So I'll leave you with the Champions League group. So by next time, there'll be a further 2 games played. One against Bayer Leverkusen, one against AC Milan. We end the group at home against PSG. It is all to play for. Who knows where we'll be? We could be top of the group. We could be bottom of the group. We could be mid of the group. We could be absolutely anywhere. Tune in next time to find out. But leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus to Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time to find out where we finish in our Champions League group. Are we heading for Champions League round of 16? Are we dropping into the Europa League? Or are we crashing out altogether? Find out at the end of next episode. Thank you very much for watching.